One of the things that happened when I was very young, I suppose I must have been 10. I had a brother who was 5 years older than me. And at 15 years old, you really know everything, don't you? I mean, parents can't tell you anything. You've learnt it all by the time you're 15. Well, so my brother thought. He'd been at school and had carried out some kind of experiment involving calcium carbide. It's volatile, and if you light it, like I say, it gives off this little flame. Well, my brother was keen to show his younger brother, me, and all my friends what he'd done at school. And so he got this 2-gallon empty petrol can and filled it with water. And then he'd been to a shop and bought a small packet of calcium carbide and emptied it into this can. It bubbled, and we were all intrigued listening to the bubbling. He said, if I get a match and light the outlet to the can, this little blue light will come up. So we all crowded round this petrol can, and my brother had a box of matches. He lit one and applied it to the top of the can. The next thing I remember was waking up on my back several feet away, wondering what on earth had happened. Of course, what he'd done was to really ignite a bomb and blew myself, all my friends scattered around, and my brother wandering around the garden holding his head minus eyebrows. We rushed to the front of the house, and other people were coming out from their houses and windows were open to find out what had happened. We pretended to look up the road, thinking if we looked up the road, they would too, and it seemed to work. But we were all actually bomb struck. We could hardly talk, we could hardly hear. Fortunately, no structural damage was around, and none of us had any permanent injuries. But it was a very close call. And he comes to show that really at age 15, you don't really know it all. It was like a small bomb, and it was an experiment that he never pursued afterwards.